'Twas a night in Icirrus City when all through the chat, the jolly professor set up a challenge. Imagine that. The snow gently fell on the frozen blue scene as whispers spread fast of what Santa would mean. He laughed, "Merry Christmas!" With joy and with cheer, a Pokemon battle awaits you right here. Defeat old Saint Nick and a prize you will gain. 1,000,000 Pokeyen, plus gifts in your name. But quietly tucked in his sack out of sight was a secret he held through the cold winter night. For challengers fallen who battled with might, still gifts would be given, just not quite as bright. Some charcoal to warm you, 250k yen, because Santa rewards you for trying, my friend. Now gather round close as the team is revealed. A festive 6 Pokemon, perfectly themed. A bomb of snow stood first, like a Christmas tree tall, summoning snowfall to blanket it all. The scene it would set with its wintry display turned battlefields festive in true holiday way. Next marched Bisharp, the nutcracker stern, steel-clad and slicing with every sharp turn. With soldier-like posture and blade at the ready, a guardian of Christmas, unshaken and steady. Then came Delibird, the Santa of lore, tossing out presents and maybe much more. With sacks full of surprises and chaos in store, you never quite knew what that bird had in store. With thunderous steps and a glowing red gleam, Alpha Sawsbuck appeared, Rudolph reborn on the scene. That Alpha aura shone bright through the snow, a red-nosed leader with power to show. Beartic lumbered in like the Cola Bear tail, a frozen white titan with blizzard field gale, strong as the North Pole, cold-blooded and true, a holiday icon that barrels through you. And last shone the star at the top of the tree, Starmie descended in radiant glee, a symbol of hope and of Christmas's start, Jesus' bright star and a Star Corp team part. The teams were assembled, the hype filled the air, in Icirrus City, the showdown was there. Alright boys and girls, we started off beating our first challenger, and honestly, the momentum just kept rolling. After that very first battle, a crowd started to form, people gathering around to see what Santa was really about. 1 win turned into 2, 2 turned into 3, and before we knew it, Santa was sitting pretty at a clean 4-0 start, handing out losses like early Christmas gifts. The first 3 challengers came in confident, festive spirits high, teams locked and loaded, but none of them were ready for the sack of coal Santa had prepared. With the crowd watching, each battle felt smoother than the last, the strategy clicking, the reads on point, and the holiday magic clearly on our side. But then came challenger number 4, and this one was different. This man didn't just bring a random squad. Oh no, he pulled up with his gym rerun team. The same polished, battle-tested lineup that most trainers use when they're trying to get their money up. I couldn't even blame him. I was looking to pay out these challengers for sure. But at that point, it wasn't even a Santa battle anymore. I was basically a full-blown gym leader, sitting on my throne, badge on the line, defending my title in front of everyone watching. And let me tell you, the pressure was real. Every switch mattered, every prediction counted. This wasn't just about winning, it was about proving the gym still stands strong. And despite the challenge, despite the refined team that speedruns gym leaders of every region coming at me with everything it had, Santa held the line and secured win number 4. Gym defended, streak alive, and the holiday run was only just getting started. Then came battle number 5, and this is where the sleigh finally hit some ice. Santa uttered his first defeat of the night. The first winner had emerged, and the first 1,000,000 was officially given out. Cillian Oates stepped up and wasted absolutely no time striking first blood. From the opening turns, the tempo was off, the reads weren't landing, and every adjustment fell just a step too late. This wasn't a close grind or a last man standing situation either. This was a statement. By the time the dust settled, my man was still standing strong with 3 unknown Pokemon left in his bag. No reveals, no mercy, just unanswered questions and a hard reminder that even Santa isn't unbeatable. The streak snapped, the crowd went silent, and suddenly, Santa had to start checking his wallet. Because once Santa bleeds, everyone starts believing. Yo! I know we're moving through the battles pretty quick, but I gotta clue y'all in on this one. We have to watch this whole battle. This one was as close as it gets. His boy Pupsel was hyping him up in chat, commenting like Brady on Sundays with fellow challenger Stezian. This battle is as cinematic as it gets, on straight anime timing for real. I promise you will not be disappointed. Alright boys and girls, so here's the play-by-play. My boy Boo throws out Chansey, so I match it with a Bomb Snow, my natural lead, but I already know what time it is. So I go ahead and hard switch straight into Coca-Cola the Beartic. He lays Stealth Rocks, I click Swords Dance. Next turn, Toxic comes out. Cool. Timer started, but at +2, I don't hesitate. Close combat, Chansey evaporates. I know I'm on borrowed time now, but I'm cashing in every second of that Swords Dance plus Slush Rush combo. Out comes Ferrothorn, he goes Protect, Toxic Chip, Rocky Helmet lurking. I'm committed. I fire Close Combat again, and he pivots into Jellicent. Bad spot. Real bad. I say screw it. Earthquake. But Beartic's already dead walking. Hex comes out, and that's Currents for the good old Ice Bear. I bring in Sawsbuck, feeling spicy. I Swords Dance, predicting a switch. It's got it, but out comes Conkeldurr. He hits the field and immediately pops his Flame Orb for that nasty Guts boost. I swing away a +2 Horn Leech. Got some solid damage for real. But he fires back a massive Drain Punch, deletes Sawsbuck, and heals right back up like nothing happened. That thing is healthy. I pivot into Starmie. I know he doesn't want to eat a Psychic, so I predict the switch. Jellicent comes in. Analytic Thunderbolt. Gone. Of course, naturally, Curse Body disables Thunderbolt immediately, because why wouldn't it? Now he sends back Ferrothorn, and suddenly nobody on my team wants smoke with this thing. I get desperate and toss in Delibird. Somehow, I live Power Whip and Stealth Rocks on 2 HP. Really, I just sent this in for a free switch, but hey, good on Sanamon. He protects, I go Aerial Ace for Chip, Rocky Helmet finishes me off. Then Ferrothorn stacks spikes on my field, and my field's just looking gross right now. So, back to Abomasnow. I decide we're gambling now. Let's just go Blizzard. He protects, naturally. I keep ripping Blizzard. He hard switches into Conkeldurr and eats a fat Blizzard to the face. Still lives, but just barely. Bird damage ticks. I hit Protect. Flame Orb finishes him off. Beautiful. Ferrothorn comes back out. Protect again. I stay clicking Blizzard. Mid-battle, I even pause to shout out chat. The boys are giving elite play-by-play. Mad respect. And then it gets cute and hard switches into Gliscor. One Blizzard, gone. Didn't even get to breathe. Next up, Garchomp. I hit Protect to Scout. He tries Stone Edge. I go Blizzard, but he lands Stone Edge anyway next turn. Crits too, and Abomasnow drops. Didn't matter. Damage was damage. Pretty sure that crit was irrelevant, really. Now it's Starmie again. I could Rapid Spin, but I need damage now. So I fire Ice Beam. Ferrothorn switches in. I stay in. Ice Beam again. More chip.
Another one.
I get Leech Seeded. I know Protect is coming, but I'm in a real bad way right now. I have no switch. So I just keep firing. Ice Beam.
Another
Ice
one.
Beam. Ferrothorn finally in the red, but Life Orb takes me out. Now I'm up to the last Pokemon. The homie Bisharp. Good old Nutcracker. So this is where it gets a little unhinged. I know one Sucker Punch won't KO Garchomp, because he's just chilling in the back there, so I go ahead and click Swords Dance, predicting Protect. Correct. Sick. So I go Sucker Punch, Ferrothorn goes Leech Seed and misses, so now that was just a dead turn for both of us. But I smell blood, so I go ahead and go for another Swords Dance. He tries Leech Seed again, he hits. Cool, no worries. I stay calm. I know Protect is coming, so I Swords Dance again. Now I'm at +6, and yep, he protects. I swing Iron Head, no double Protect, so Ferrothorn is down. Rocky Helmet, Life Orb, Leech Seed. I'm hanging on by a thread. HP screaming, anime heartbeat sound playing. I'm like, ooh, it all comes down to this turn for real. So last mon is Garchomp. I don't hesitate. Sucker Punch. One shot. But Rough Skin plus Life Orb takes me out immediately after. Both Pokemon drop. Screen freezes, silence. Then the result pops. I managed to bounce back in the 7th battle. Scraped together one last win, and for a brief moment it felt like Santa had found his footing again. The confidence crept back in, the bag felt a little heavier, and the run looked like it might stabilize. But little did I know, that would be the last time I'd taste victory. After that, everything unraveled. 1 loss turned into 2, 2 losses turned into 3. Before I could even regroup, it was 4 straight L's back to back, man. Each battle chipped away at the legend. The reeds got colder, the matchups harsher, and the challenger smelled blood in the snow. No more gifts, no more coal, just Santa reaching into the bag and finding less and less every time. And just like that, Santa's bag was emptied dry. The sleigh stalled, the run was over, and the holiday showdown claimed its toll. 4 million Poke-Yen gone just like that. And that's when it really hit me. A full circle moment. We started the night on one side of the coin, riding high with our 4 wins in a row, looking untouchable. Santa couldn't miss. But we ended on the exact opposite side of that same coin. 4 losses in a row, momentum completely flipped. From hot hand to empty bag, from gym leader energy to survival mode. A perfect reminder that in Pokemon battles, just like the holidays, nothing stays guaranteed for long. And with that, we've reached the end of the line. If you made it all the way to this point, thank you for sticking around and watching the entire video. I truly appreciate it more than you know. Whether you were here for the battles, the chaos, or just to see how long Santa would survive the gauntlet, your support means everything. And a huge thank you to everyone who came out to battle. Every challenger brought the heat, the creativity, and the competitive spirit that made this whole event what it was. Wins, losses, surprises, and full circle moments. None of it happens without you stepping up and throwing down. Until the next holiday showdown, Santa's signing off.